Well, here we are gliding out of Boona again. We took a tow to about 3,000, something like that. Interesting conditions. We seem to be in some wave again at the moment. We're 6,700, climbing in fairly smooth air. It's taken a little while to get back into it again. The wind direction's quite different, so it's taking a little bit of mapping out to work out where it is, but at the moment we're climbing and it's gone smooth again now, which is good because it was quite rough getting into this. Usually when you're in smooth stuff you're actually into the wave proper. So we're just going to map around here, see if we can find out where exactly it's running, but it's pretty much the same wave that we were in the other day, but we just need to map out its orientation a little bit more. You can see down on the dam down there's quite a bit of wind coming across now, so that's good for the wave. But we'll keep climbing on it and see how it goes. Well, we're still in the same section of wave, still climbing it around the sort of 2-knot mark. Stuart's back over the quarry, which is about sort of 5 miles downwind of us, I guess. He reckons he's 5'1", so he's getting up into it slowly. He reckons he's still in the rough stuff, so we'll have to hope he can connect into it and see how we go. But it's pretty nice up here. It's smooth. We're climbing. It's a good day. This is the third wave for this year, so I'm pretty impressed. Here we are. We're 9,100 at the moment. Still climbing slowly, not fast. Still trying to find where the best bit of wave is. It's quite broad into the wind and away from the wind. So it's interesting. Looking at the dam down there's quite a bit of wind showing on the surface of the dam now, although that fire over there isn't showing a lot. Over this side, it's the Mary Valley, so the waves coming off that valley. I'm just sort of tracking a bit to the north now and just seeing what the wave does here. I may try trucking out to the main range soon. I'll see how I go. I'll see how Stuart goes out here, but yeah, it's good. We're on wave, so we're doing well. Right, we're just punching forward now. We got to just on 10. We're just punching forward now, see if we can find where the primary wave is. Or my wife keeps telling me I say we too much, so I'm trucking forward now. See if we can get into the primary wave here. So we'll see how that goes. It was a bit intense. Fairly violent bit of turbulence there before we got back into the wave again. We seem to be back there now, so we'll just try and stay in it now. See where it's strongest. Yeah, that was a bit out there. We lost 2,000 feet getting out there then. There's a lot more wind here and 34 knots here now, so we'll have a play with it and see how we go. So we're back in the land of wonder again. It's beautiful. I'm back in the land of wonder again. I refer to the glider and me as we, but never mind. This is absolutely stunning. This is what you dream of doing. Fantastic. Man, it's good. Brisbane looks really close today. I think I've got the camera down the back actually recording at the moment, but I don't know. It says preview not supported. We're climbing through 10,000. We go to 1013, so we're at 10,600 at the moment, which is pretty good. So epic. Done it again. Epic stuff. So showing 23 knots up here now. Anyway, we'll speak to Stuart and see where he is. Golf uniform, Victor Foxtrot.
Yeah, golf uniform. Having lunch, climbing through 5,300.
Very good, you're escaping. I'm at 10,700 over Cunningham's Gap.
Well done.
So come on, hurry up, get up here. We need the team up here. I think the secret's get high and then try trucking out to it each time and just sort of, yeah, keep repeating that. Definitely off that tip of Mount Moon is the place to get into it though.
Off the sort of southwestern tip?
Yeah, where the high rocky bit is on the end. Just to the north of that. Initially I had to probably truck half a K out towards the range of it.
Still really scary at 5,000 feet.
I was down at 4,000, something like that. I mean, I had glide home. I had sort of, I don't know, 1,200 feet to glide home, I guess, at that stage. And you could duck around the corner. But, yeah, it's a little interesting.
You get a bit more legs than I've got.
Yeah, it does help a little bit. It's very wide, the wave here today. The distance along the wind is actually quite wide. Boona Base, Whiskey Victor Foxtrot. Yeah, Boona Base, Whiskey Victor Foxtrot's Cunningham's Gap, 11,500, and I'm going to be monitoring area frequency. Right, just did a couple of turns just to see what the wind was up here. We have 48 knots, it's showing 40 knots at the moment. Stuart's still back bouncing off the ground down there by the sound of it. He was at 5 and then he was back at 3.5. Hopefully he can connect with it. Be really nice if he could. Be nice to have someone else up here. I'm just sort of tracking north now. I'm 12.1, so I've only got another 400 feet I can go before I reach the ceiling. So we'll truck north, then I'll truck south and see what holds as I go either direction. Well, that said, I'm at 12,500, that's my ceiling for the day. I'm tracking out to the north at the moment, still maintaining wave lift. I've gone into another range and trucking along the edge of that. I'll see how far I can go this way. I'll only be able to go a certain distance and I'll run into airspace considerations. So I'll keep on trucking this way for a little bit, see how far this wave goes. There's a whole series of ranges in front of us. If I take this camera off, see down there, there's a whole series of ranges down there. So this is the primary range we're working off at the moment. So we're trying to keep the speed up. We're over a nice valley, looking back down that way. We've got Brisbane back behind us. Yeah, so it's all sweet. I wanted to get up here to see if we do get wave off this bit up here. But, it's looking good. We're having fun. Stuart still hasn't made it, unfortunately, but just keep banging away at it. Hopefully he'll crack it and he'll get there. Right, just heard from Stuart then, he was over Mount Greville, but he had 5,000, but then he lost a lot, so now he's back to Mount Moon again. Which is a shame. We're back over Cunningham's Gap at the moment. We've just been climbing a little bit, and then I'm going to head south after that. So I'll just gain a little bit of altitude here, get back up to 12.5 probably. Then we'll go back south. Gorgeous day, unbelievable. Right, I've turned around, I'm now heading back to the south, so we'll see how we go down this way. It's very scenic down this way. Had to put the jumper on, started to get a bit cold, but all is good. Been up for 2.5 hours, so all good. So I just heard from Stuart, he's heading back home. I'm just heading down south here now, see if I can connect with anything a bit further down south here, and then we'll we'll see what happens after that. I just stuck a bit too high there, we'll come back down again. So we'll let you know how we go down here. Right, we're now down towards Killarney Way, or past Killarney I think. We've now found some more wave lift up here, so we'll climb back up again and see where we can go to with this bit. So this is looking back towards Maroon. It's looking down. They've got like a tableland here, which is where this wave is coming from, I think. And then down back this way, got all these ranges, so I'm just not 100% sure where to go now, but we'll play with this a little bit more. God, it's stunning. Awesome. So I'll play with this one a little bit and just see how much lift there is on it. It's tempting from here to go inland, towards the coast, but the wave on SkySight quite often shows more waves sort of into the west a bit more. So anyway, I'll play along with this bit, see if we get a bit more height, and then we'll see where we go from there. I will go from there. Me the glider and whatever. We're still climbing quite nicely here, having to speed up. We're now just about at a place called Old Carreel, and this bit of ridge is quite a way off the wind direction, but still seems to be working right. I had a good sort of 2.5–3 knots back there. I'm just speeding up a bit at the moment because I'm sort of a bit too high, but unbelievable. Look at the view down that way. Wow. There's a big bird going past up there. Incredible. Wow. How far can you go south though? This is the question. Awesome. Okay, we're going to turn now. Turn and head back. So Maroon's back there, the field's back of that away. Okay, we're heading back towards home. Descend down to 8,500 and then we can head straight in. 9,500 to go, then we can head off that way. Bit cool. Could have done with maybe a few more clothes on today. I was alright earlier on, but I'm a bit cool now. So, inbound now. A few bumps around down here. Expected, I guess. Coming through bits of rotor on the wave. Slow down a little bit. Significant bits of turbulence here. Further to the west, see if I can get out of this a bit further. Certainly not pleasant, that bit. Seem to be quite as bad now as it was before. So the sun's sinking slowly in the west. We're now down at 5,500. It's a bit chilly. Yeah, so approach back into Boona. All good. Fantastic day. Turns it on again. Can't get better than this, eh? Alright, we'll see what happens. We'll get on the ground, chill out.